Hello everybody, John from Veganism Kills. It seems like this gentleman you see in front of me, Mr. Vegan Cronish, really doesn't know what he's talking about when he went after Charge Vegan Deterioration's channel and what exactly Char is looking at. So we're going to show you what Char is looking at. Maybe you guys will learn something. It'll help you out before these people get you sicker. Okay. Okay, are we ready? Today we're going to learn something about why this man is wrong in every form and way. Okay? First, I want you to know some physical attributes that vegan deterioration is picking on and where they come from. Okay? If you eat high oxalate foods, which veganism seems to embrace wholeheartedly without knowing what they're actually doing to your system, okay? Not good choices. You love your spinach smoothies? On average, a human adult's supposed to have at least 25 milligrams of oxalates and no more, or they'll start to develop hyperoxaluria. Now, if you don't know what hyperoxaluria is, you can come over here and learn it from the Oxalosis and Hyperoxaluria Foundation. I don't know how many times I have to do this, but I'll keep doing it. Now, the symptoms of hyperoxaluria are clearly written out because you can get, if you eat a high oxalate diet, you can get enteric hyperoxaluria. This one's genetic. This one's caused by ingestion of food with high oxalates, which you vegans engage by consuming these foods that are on the high oxalate side. It's very easy. Now, to see what vegan deterioration channel's looking at, since oxalate can no longer be excreted through the kidneys, it deposits in multiple vital organs, including the eyes, bones, skin, and heart. You see, eyes, bones, even down in your more sensitive areas, gentlemen. The oxalates are going to affect that, so if you have no swimmers, I suggest you stop eating a high oxalate diet. And now we're going to go to Mr. I don't know what she's pointing at. It's just ridiculous guy over here. If you'll notice, the first thing you can see is that this guy has the typical hyperoxaluria, raccoon eyes every vegan gets when they overdose on oxalates. So if you don't understand what she's looking at, you should zip it because you're going to embarrass yourself. And I urge you to go seek medical attention because it's very easy to see the hyperoxaluria raccoon eyes because, like a raccoon, the area around your eyes is darker than the rest of the area on your face. Okay? I'm 55 years old, and you'll notice under my eyes or around my eyes are the same color as my face. You know why? Because I'm not vegan. And I'm 55 years old. Also, you'll notice that hairline's looking pretty thin up there. I can look through your hair and see the peak of your scalp right through your hair. My hair, on the other hand, non-vegan, when I get my hair cut, I'll save some and send it to you. So here you got a gentleman who's showing the pure signs of hyperoxaluria by having the hyperoxaluria raccoon eyes, going around and trying to debunk somebody. He has no idea what she's looking at. He has no information, and he doesn't see anything wrong because as he looks in the mirror at himself, he doesn't see anything wrong with his eyes. You see, because you know why that would hurt his feelings? It would break his belief. So he could be standing there with the skin falling off his face, and Char could say, "Hey, look at his face. Look at the vegan diet's doing to him." He will not see it. Again, typical hyperoxaluria, oxalate poisoning shows its signs around your eyes. Okay? So go ahead and try to debunk that. But when you go to debunk it, I want you to go to St. Joseph's and go to their Scientific Study Bureau of Medicines and Holistics, and you tell them that these oxalates don't exist in the stuff that you're eating. Then go to here and tell these guys at the Oxalosis and Hyperoxaluria Foundation, which that's all they do, and tell them what they put there is not the truth, and see how fast they sue you. You see? Kidney stones. Excess oxalate accumulates in the kidneys. Okay? Kidney failure. Your kidneys are stressed. It starts to show in these key areas. But notice the eyes. The eyes. The eyes. Hyperoxaluria raccoon eyes, which is the skin around your face is lighter than the skin around your eyes. That's why they call it raccoon eyes. Go look up a raccoon. Look, I'll even get you a picture of a raccoon. You see? That's why they call it raccoon eyes. The area around the eyes is darker. Not as big as a raccoon's, but that's when the doctors and nurses are talking about, well, who needs to go to dialysis first. They can tell right away. So there you go. Here goes a young man eating his way into kidney failure. And there's no doubt that he's going to go to kidney failure if he keeps this up, because the diet that he has is consuming oxalates. The body cannot process all these oxalates, so it's going to deposit them in other parts of the body and start damaging them. That's how vegans get a leaky gut. Oxalates are crystals. They cut through your gut. They actually let your feces infect the rest of your body. And then you get fevers, sickness, you get all kinds of stuff that follows thereafter. This diet is not thought out. It doesn't take in a reason that there is actually stuff in plants that humans can't digest. And these guys are just gobbling it up, gobbling it up. Then they think if they take a supplement that it's going to be able to travel into the body and get to where it needs to be, when there's oxalates present that will bind to those minerals and vitamins and turn them into stones or more crystals and make them totally inept and useless to the body. So there goes our lesson for today, children. Don't follow these people. If they want to debate me about this, I won't even debate them about it, because it's just learned science over years of investigative science. There's no need. You don't need credentials to go to another person that has credentials and they say, well, how do you get hyperoxaluria? Well, here's what happens. You eat these foods and you end up being the subject of these people. You ask both of them questions and they'll tell you. If you do not possess the ability to learn, you're not a smart person, period. So I'm out. Hope people learn from this.